Hello, thank you for joining me today as we explore how to access Zoom on a Chromebook. There's two different ways that we can access Zoom. We can go through the Zoom app or we can go through the Zoom web client. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to explore the Zoom app. So I'm actually going to close this window and we're going to go to our home screen. I'm going to close these windows here. This is our home Chromebook screen. Okay, and so we'll notice we don't see Zoom down here at the bottom. All right, so what we need to do is we need to click on our launcher that's over here on the left, and we're going to click Zoom. All right, once we do that, we have two choices. We can join a meeting or we can sign in. If we click join a meeting, we would need our meeting ID. Okay, and then once we make our selections here, we click join. The next thing is it's going to ask you for a password. So the two pieces of information you would need, the meeting ID and the passcode to be able to join a Zoom meeting that somebody else has scheduled. Okay, and this information can be found if in the email that the person has sent you that asked you to join their meeting. Okay, the other option here is to sign in. If we click sign in, then the choice that we need to make over here on the right is to click sign in with SSO. Okay, the next step is to click I don't know the company domain. Once we click that, we need to put in our School District of Philadelphia email address. It is very important that anytime we use a School District of Philadelphia resource, we make sure that we sign into that resource with the correct credentials. So I'm going to click continue. And then it's going to take us to the portal window. So now we need our username, which is just the first part of our email address. And we're going to sign in. And now here we are in Zoom. Okay, so a couple of pieces of information that we notice here. We still have that option for joining a meeting. Now we have the option of starting a meeting. Okay, we have some choices for how that meeting is going to start. And we have contacts. Okay, so the thing that you'll notice that is not here is the option for scheduling a meeting. Okay, if we want to schedule a meeting, then what we need to do is we need to go to the School District of Philadelphia's Zoom web client. And so I'm going to model that process. So for right now, we're going to log out of this screen. And I'm going to close this window and I'm going to go to Chrome, our internet browser. Okay, so to sign into the web client, I need to go to the PhilaSD portal. So to do that, I'm just going to type PhilaSD portal. And once I type that, here it comes in my search. I'm going to click the link and I'm going to sign in again with that username, the first part of our email address, and our password. Hopefully I typed that correctly. Nope. Let me try that one more time. There we go. Thought I had an extra digit in there. One more time. Oh, here we are. Okay, so here is our portal. So I'm going to scroll down and notice that we have Zoom right here in the bottom. Okay, so we're going to click on Zoom. And that brings us to our Zoom web client. Okay, so from here, we can schedule a meeting, we can join a meeting, we can host a meeting. Okay, the reason that this is the recommended way for us to use Zoom instead of using the app is because we have this option for scheduling a meeting. We also have our settings that are here and available to us so that we can set up our meetings with the right security parameters in place. Okay, so that is it. That's our process. So to sign into the web client, which is the preferred method for using Zoom in the school district, then all you need to do is make sure you're in your Chrome browser. Make sure that you're in your School District of Philadelphia Chrome account. Okay, and you can do that by checking your icon in the top right corner of your screen, and I'll show you this one right here. Okay, so hover over that, make sure that says philasd.org. Once you know that that's good, then the next step is to go to the portal, okay, and sign in. And then we're going to scroll down to the bottom, click on our Zoom icon, and then we'll be here in our Zoom web client. Okay, if we choose to use the Zoom app, remember that you can't schedule meetings from that app. To access the Zoom app, we click on the launcher that's down in the bottom left corner. If we click sign in, then we need to click sign in with SSO. Then we're going to click I don't know the company domain. We'll enter our email address. Then we'll have to sign into the portal, and then we will be signed into the Zoom app on our Chromebook. Okay, so that is it for our video today. Thank you very much for joining me.